it would just be very frustrating to see people not necessarily acting on the executable plans or the tasks that you needed them to, because ultimately it was my fault because I did a poor job of broadcasting the bigger picture out to everybody. So it was harder for them to understand the why we were doing things the way we were doing them. And when you would get somebody that would go rogue or do it their own way, it would just create all kinds of frustration and, in essence, actually slow you down, because sometimes you would have to backtrack even more to go address issues and fix problems that were created purely from a lack of communication. My name is Garrett Matthews with Matthews Landscape and Pest. I serve in the visionary seat of our company. Before we started using Exit Momentum, we were doing a lot of things right. We were doing a lot of good things, but it all landed on my plate and on my shoulders. I really struggled with trying to clearly share my vision, both short-term and long-term, with the team. And not only the vision, but the executable plan and the steps and the actions that needed to be taken to get us to that vision. So a lot of times people were just here and they were just kind of trusting what I said. And, it was also another frustration was because I was so busy, I didn't have the necessary time, let alone the resources, to clearly articulate what it was that I was trying to achieve, and what it was that I was wanting to accomplish, and how what I was asking you to do would help the overall team accomplish that as well. So we knew a lot of the things that needed to be done. It's just that we were very poor at sharing that with everybody and broadcasting that across not just the management team, but the whole team in general. Really, we didn't try a whole lot previously, other than just sheer will and longer hours and working harder. We were very reactive to problems, or I would address things only when necessary, rather than being proactive and laying out the plan, laying out the vision, seeing the issues and opportunities well in advance, and executing on those before they were ever even allowed to bubble up to the surface. One of the things that Colin and Exit Momentum has really helped us is the level 10 meetings, the L10 meetings, the weekly meetings. We are lockstep. The entire leadership team is on the same page. Everybody knows what's going on. Everybody knows the mission. Everybody knows what we're trying to achieve, the steps that need to be taken, the data. We've got a very clean set of data, so we're able to see problems coming at us before they ever really become a big issue, if you will, or something that has to really be handled and addressed. And, we're able to see our victories before we ever even get there. Like, everything is just right there in front of you, black and white. Some tangible results is, clearly we are a much healthier company, not only financially or growth, but just as a team, and just our culture is stronger as well. Everybody knows what's going on. It's eliminated the micromanaging. It's eliminated the surprises. Everybody knows what they're supposed to do. Everything's just crystal clear, how we're going to get there, why we're going to do it the way we're going to do it. Everybody is on the same page. Everybody just knows what to expect. Everybody knows when you've done something wrong. Everybody knows how to adjust to that. And it's just really made us a much healthier company. Like I said, not only from a cultural standpoint, but from a financial standpoint as well. It's made us more profitable. Looking back on where we were compared to where we are now, it puts a smile on my face to know that, we were missing something. We didn't quite have the total recipe, if you will. And I knew that in order for us to push well beyond 5 million, and into bigger numbers as well, as a service company, dealing with as many employees and customers, we were going to have to figure this out and to be a well-lubed machine, if you will. And that's what this has given us. It was definitely the missing piece of the puzzle for us. To me, hindsight looking back, have and would and will continue to recommend to anybody to hire an actual coach for this. Sometimes when we are stuck within our businesses day to day, we can't see the things that are just right here in front of our face. And when you bring somebody that offers a business background and they have this clarity and they know how to work these systems, when you can bring them in, they're able to just see things that you can't. They're able to make recommendations that you can't, and they're able to tell your other team things that you might not be able to. And sometimes they're able to just say things in a way that you aren't saying it, and it might resonate with people more. And it just it kind of helps everybody kind of click. And then it also holds you accountable, because when you make an investment in yourself and in your business like this, you're more prone to really see it through. And you're going to just make sure that you're doing everything so that you can optimize the ROI on a program like this. It keeps everybody. I don't have to wonder what everybody else is doing. They don't have to wonder what I'm doing. We're all on the same page. It keeps it all consolidated into one place. It keeps us on track. It makes sure that we're doing the same thing. Consistency is the key. And having a software program makes sure that we're doing the same thing week after week after week, following the program, following the proven process, doing what's right, and not getting too off track, not going down these tangents to where we end up doing a bunch of unnecessary work and having unnecessary discussions and chasing things that don't matter. It keeps us focused, and it keeps us on track, headed in the right direction. He is a very down-to-earth, caring individual. He hears you. He understands. He'll sympathize with your problems. But at the same time, he's not wearing kid gloves. He's not going to tell you what you want to hear. He's going to tell you what you need to hear, despite what that might mean to your relationship or friendship, both professionally and socially. He's going to say what you need to hear, because he ultimately realizes that the success of your business is the success of everybody. It's the success of him being able to have us as a client and us being able to use him, and it's just a big circle. And I really appreciate that about him. I appreciate the fact that he'll call it a spade, and if we're doing something wrong, or if he thinks something is not a good idea, he has zero issues calling BS on anything. And a lot of times as a business owner, we're surrounded by people that we employ, and sometimes they're not as comfortable saying things. And maybe it's not even a comfort thing. Maybe it's they're just going to trust that you know what's right. And when you have somebody like Colin with the extensive background that he's got, he's seen a lot, and he's done a lot, and he's doing a lot. And he really knows what's going on, and he's going to give you his honest, unadulterated opinion about it. Anybody that was considering using Exit, I would say that, like I said, if going in, you need to know that they're going to give you what you need. They're going to give you what you're going to pay for. They're very organized. They're not coming in here. They're not going to candy coat things. They're going to be very blunt, very upfront, and very honest. But that's what you need as a business owner. You need somebody to steer you, if you will. You need those outside forces to kind of keep you on track. And they have got some very strong personalities and some very intelligent people there that really know what they're doing. And I, for one, need that in my life, appreciate that, and greatly respect that, those attributes that the Exit and Colin and the rest of his team bring to the table. Colin, Markey, they're just those are the two that we use, and that's part of our team. I consider them a part of our leadership team, because they really are. And we've done big things, and we're doing big things, and we've got a very bright future. And I owe a tremendous amount of gratitude to my leadership team, but at the same time, I owe a great deal of respect and gratitude to Colin for helping me pull this team together and steer that ship in the right direction. So, and really look forward to the future and what we're going to be able to do as a company, and what Exit Momentum is going to be able to help us do as they continue to be a part of this journey with us.